So in your analysis, what would be the three most important things that the United States and China need to sort out?
On the economic side,
Five.
I'm going to just do two.
Okay.
But they both have multiple parts. One is economic dialogue. So on that one, you could put trade, but I'd put other things, education. There are a lot of Chinese students in America. There are a lot of things that I would tell you the Chinese, put on the table whatever you think is important. Whatever that list is, put them all on the table. Don't pick one or two or three. And when I got to JPMorgan Chase, they used to always say, analyze the 3 plus and the 3 minus. So everywhere there's a 3. I said, well, what if it's 2 plus and 7 minus? It's whatever's important. And the other one is military. There should be a consistent, I shouldn't say military, a consistent political, military dialogue about the world. So it's not just about the South China Sea, but it should be about North Korea, Middle East. We all have a common interest in getting these things right, and you're not going to get them right if you don't talk about it. And I think there have been some of that. I just think there needs to be more.
In your career as a banker, you've done a lot of business in Asia and China specifically, and you're also an advisor to President Trump. How would you advise the president in engaging China politically as well as economically?
Yeah, so I think the most important thing is you actually engage each other and have an open dialogue and open conversation, which I gather they did when they met in the United States and started to develop a relationship, which I think is important. China is a nation that's had an unparalleled growth in the last 20 years. It may not be quite that easy in the next 20. And America should applaud China growing and take its natural place in the global stage. And American business obviously has been here a long time. American interests have been here a long time. So we all would urge the president to be engaged, make sure you understand there are issues always on both sides. We believe in the strategic economic dialogue, and hopefully there'll be a good military dialogue so that it develops well. It's in both people's interests to develop well. If business people were not going to engage with someone because they disagree with them a little bit, they wouldn't engage with anybody. I don't know anyone who agrees with everything that every president or every prime minister says. I think it's kind of, I feel, responsibility as an American to engage. I'm a patriot. I think America's a great country. I want it to do better. I want to help the president do a better job. I always say that if you get an airplane, you better be rooting for that pilot. So I think the CEOs I know are pretty open. They tell him what they think. I think he's interested in knowing what they think. He's got some top professionals around him who do that too. So it's not just the president's team. I think the team is important. So we all have that dialogue.